The college football playoff has approved the 5+7 format for the 2024 season and the 2025 season. 2026, we're going to see. But what this means is you will have the 5 highest seeded conference champions and then the 7 next highest ranked teams. So those 5 highest seeded conference champions will all be guaranteed into the playoff. The first 4 seeds, though, will all have a first round bye. So 1 through 4, automatically you get that first round bye, and then so on and so forth when it comes to 5 playing 12, 6 playing 11. You get the picture. What does it mean for college football? We'll talk about it right now. First things first, make sure you're subscribed right here. It's college football every single day. Want y'all a part of it. So we appreciate y'all being dialed in, especially this time of year. Important to be subscribed because things like this tend to break right around this time of year. I'm sure we'll get more realignment news in the future, but bottom line, appreciate y'all being locked in. Important to note now, those auto bids when it comes to the 5 highest seeded conference champions, that is not tied to the SEC or the Big Ten or the Big 12 or the ACC for now. Okay, for now. Now, you're assuming that those 4 conference champions from those conferences will all likely be those teams that end up getting a, auto bid of sorts. And then that 5th conference champion will probably be a G5's team. Now, the reason why this makes sense, originally we were going with that 6+6 model. So hang with me here. 6 of the highest ranked conference champions. And then you have 6 at-large bids, which would be the assuming 6 next highest ranked teams. Pac-12, they go on and implode. We say, okay, it doesn't really make sense to give 6 conference championship bids out when 2 of those could very well be G5 schools, and our hope is to get the best 12 teams. Let's go and mix this up. Let's go 5 highest ranked conference champions and 7 of the next highest ranked teams. Think that makes sense. Important to note now, that 5th seed in the college football playoff, it is not guaranteed that that goes to your 5th highest ranked conference champion. So, for example, if Liberty is ranked 15th at the end of the college football season, but they win their conference, that does not mean Liberty springboards into that number 5 seed in the college football playoff because they're the next highest ranked, or 5th highest ranked rather, conference champion. It means they're in the playoff, doesn't guarantee they're at number 5. Want to make sure we're on the same page here. First up, like I just said, this makes sense with the 2-pack no longer having the Pac-12 status. I don't think it's beneficial for us to have 6 conference champions, getting the 6 highest ranked conference champions, have auto bids and go 6 at large. I like the way we're doing this. But my first thought with all this after that was, what about Notre Dame? Because in this current format, Notre Dame theoretically could run the table, go undefeated, but with them not being in a conference, they will never get a first round bye. And I understand now that NBC money is good. I promise you. I understand there's a lot to like about that. But what happens if we stick with a model like this, where not being in the conference for Notre Dame in the long term starts to hurt them and they have a couple of first round exits? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I wonder at what point does what you're lacking from a on-field advantage start to creep into the thought process around, hey, maybe we should just join a conference? I don't know. Remains to be seen. Curious what's going to happen there. Now, like I said at the top of this video, this model, this 5+7 format, is only in place for the next 2 seasons. For 2026, what's the plan? I don't know. I don't know. You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows here. But my concern is people that wear a suit and tie to work and went to law school and went and got their MBA, no shade against them. They're just not diehard college football fans like us. They don't necessarily get the nitty-gritty of fall Saturdays and what that means. I worry now that they're going to see, this expanded format makes us a lot of money. More inventory, more games being played, more revenue. Hey, if we were to, expand this field even more, probably get more inventory, get more money. Hey, more money, that's good, right? No. The phrase more money, more problems, when it comes to actually college football, the product, I think it could not be more true. Because what we love about college football, and I say we in terms of you and I, diehard college football fans that live and breathe this stuff year round, not just when they're playing games. We're salivating over message board intel. We're watching full college football game YouTube reruns. Like the people that actually love this thing, we love the regular season. We love the college football playoff that happens from September to November, when every single Saturday means as much as humanly possible. And I said it on a previous live show. I'm going to say it again one more time on my soapbox. The thought that you not liking the expanded playoff and your friends saying, well, you don't want to see more meaningful football games? No, I do want to see more meaningful football games. I just want to see them play during the regular season. Because what you're actually arguing for, when you're arguing for continuing to expand the college football playoff, is less meaningful regular season and more meaningful college football playoff games. By nature of the arithmetic, you have double-digit games during the fall that actually mean less, and you're trying to place more emphasis on some single-digit games that happen December and January. So that's our soapbox. Again, we're going with this format. I'm just saying, when we go to 2026, I'm nervous the suits, the folks that, again, slick back their hair every single day of their life and go in with their bow tie and, punch the clock in a different way than you and I do, I'm worried about how that's going to look. Because I think people have a tendency to see dollar signs and lose common sense a little bit. So we'll see what happens here. Impact of the 5-7 format is, I think for the most part, commonsensical. I like how this is going to look. If we have to go to 12, I think this is the right way to do it. We'll keep an eye on this thing. We'll talk about it. We'll make more sense of it tomorrow on this show with Pete Nakos joining the program live, who is a stud reporter for us here at On3. The Hard Count, 11 a.m. Eastern. Want y'all dialed in. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We're going to keep this party rolling, and we will see y'all next time. Hey, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also, be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.